Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty Starfield Edition. Last time on Rambling with Rusty Starfield, we took on the question of faith and, I guess you could say, religious beliefs or lack thereof, in an effort to understand where this character called the Pilgrim might have gone. And we determined that he came out to Indum 2, and we are now just outside his final camp. And we're ready to go exploring. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, there's Pilgrim's Rest, about 500 meters away. You know what? Why not? Let's see how this does here. Yeah, I think could have got here just as easy by running or walking, but at least we didn't have any trouble with the controls. So let's have a look here. Pilgrim's writing. Okay, well. Looks like we got us a little lab here.
If we just had ourselves some good snow drifts, we could have a blast.
No, workshop area. Have to go back and read that once we found all the rest of the writings.
Turn your back for a minute and nature takes it all back. Not a bad place for a pit stop.
Pilgrim's right. Still looking for writings number 3. There's 5. I could sell that compass maybe. No, don't see it. Where is... Okay, let's look at our inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got them all. Okay. Credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts draw me towards a form of contempt for them. But I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. Okay, so here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistants, I need workers, I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand, but someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine. They have their own misunderstandings instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try as gently as I might to nudge their minds along the right path. What's this? Hot in? It's not hot, it's muggy. Okay. Then there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble that is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't. Today in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. I was asked honestly and I answered as best I could, but if even my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Let's say follow. At last, a bit of peace. Peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be? Have they driven me mad at last? Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Pleasure comes from self-fulfillment, self-aggrandizement. Alright, I've had a bit of a nose about in the books. Let's see if we can answer his questions. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? I am my most formidable. Where does enduring contentment come from? Enduring contentment comes from embracing compassion. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. Well, let's see what he has left. Pilgrim's final writings. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. Pilot 2. The island hides a scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. So I need to go to Hyla 2, find an island. Let's see what I can find here. Okay. And I can sell that. Let's see what else I can find in. Encased alien trilobite. Yeah. Boss. Credits. More food. Ooh, tracker's primer 2. Laser weapon damage by 5%. I think I might have already had that one. No, we got everything here. There's nothing left out here, so we are off to Hyla 2. And we're going to busy.
Those ruins, they look ancient. Oh, Vladimir would go nuts for this. Barrett, too.
We'll just follow along behind you. Aluminum aspects here.
The scanner is Constellation's best friend.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Be easier if Sam wasn't standing in the way. This. Yeah, a hell of a lot easier if there wasn't so much glare through all these damn particles. God damn it, Sam. Will you quit walking around?
Heaven is having a smooth...
Wait.
I'll find some way to occupy myself.
Now, retrieve waiting follower. Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation. Okay, so what is the last star of the Scorpius constellation? Oberon. Okay.
Let's go then.
Yeah. I need to drop him back off.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
And we find the hunter.
He did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
I have no reason to trust the Starborn.
I told you I would leave you alone, and I did. Don't make me regret that decision.
You killed one of their own. They have good reason to feel threatened.
The question is whether you take the risk and talk to us, or you can run away and bask in the dark. Your choice.
You know, I really feel like I need to find out, I don't want to accidentally shoot him. See if I remember right. Getting up, yeah. Let's find Sam and see what they think.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
I'm ready to make some waves. Come on. You know how much you mean to me. Of course you do. We're a team.
Okay. What is Hadrian? Interesting that Hadrian's missing. Oh, there she is.
Good to see you. Captain?
Yeah. Nobody's got anything to say. Okay, well. I suppose, though, if we want to advance the storyline, we're going to have to go.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you?
Look at where you've ended up.
Yeah. Barrett.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts, and the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Oh, you think that should be you?
The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill.
Actually, I died.
As I have done.
Hey.
Countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I
Keep her
was when
close.
eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself. You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
If I help one of you, we combine our artifact. No, that's not me. That's not where I'm at. I'm not helping someone who murdered my friend. I mean, that's true. I don't want to help him. I'm gonna have to fight him eventually. I'm gonna have to fight them both, I think. I actually don't know because I've never progressed a game to this point. To that point. I've gone past this point.
You're already in it. With artifacts come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunter's?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I feel you've already judged me, Mr. Hunter. Let's see, I can talk to the emissary, I can talk to the hunter, or I can leave the ship. You know what, I'm just gonna leave.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. That is all I ask. I hope you see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. Well, he said I should head back to Constellation, so... And it does happen to be on the way to Earth, so it makes sense. However, we have run out of time for this episode, so this will have to wait for next time. Next time we
I will say
in the
this.
next episode, we
New
will
Atlantis is a good place to raise kids.
talk to our colleagues in Constellation and see what they've learned about the artifacts. And time permitting, we'll head off to Luna in the Sol system. In the meantime, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.